Hello and welcome to number 1 of 3 upcoming SENTRON digital videos. My name is Dominik Weger and I'm very happy to give you, in the first part of this video trilogy, an introduction and an overview of the 7kN Powercenter 3000, the one central access point to your power distribution. Here behind me you can see quite a typically planned and structured power distribution system with various protection and switching devices, which, in addition to their actual primary functions, still have a variety of data available that are unfortunately hardly used today. Let's explore them together. For one, you can see here the 3WL, or now the brand new 3WA air circuit breaker, as an incoming circuit breaker which can provide different power, status or statistics data. Or the 3VA outgoing, which likewise delivers power values but also information about the health status and its remaining lifetime. In other words, concrete data for condition monitoring and predictive maintenance. Finally, there are various 7kN pack measuring devices that can detect all relevant electrical variables. All this data can be accessed, visualized and analyzed with a single data concentrator, the 7kN Powercenter 3000. The Powercenter 3000 provides access to data from the protection, switching and measuring devices. But what added value do we actually get from the data? That's exactly what we are now looking at together on the integrated web interface, which, by the way, is adaptively designed and can therefore be used from any device, smartphone, tablet, laptop, whatever. On the left, we see a tree structure reflecting the whole project. The individual measuring devices, circuit breakers, or other generic device types are located there. There's also an area to make or change settings for the Powercenter 3000, as well as further device-specific information. When you select a device in the tree structure, so-called widgets on the right will show detailed information. These widgets or objects are pre-configured and can simply be added from the library using drag and drop and then arranged individually. There's no need for a lot of parameterization work. In addition to the measured variables, there's also the option of displaying messages from the individual devices or having them sent by email. The parameterization of the Powercenter 3000 can be done directly in this web interface or with SENTRON Power Config. Thanks to the plug and operate principle, you can set up the device and parameterize it very easily, thus saving considerably engineering effort and costs. If you don't know this free of charge tool yet, I've put a QR code here for you to get more information and download it for free. The devices shown here are the protection and switching devices of the power distribution board from the SENTRON portfolio that you have just seen. Of course, other devices can also be easily connected via Modbus. Data acquisition, therefore, takes place at the field level, while collection, pre-processing and preparation for analysis as well as visualization then take place in the Powercenter 3000. Communication runs via Modbus TCP. Depending on the application, different visualization options or views are available to work in. The web interface that we just looked at, for example, is directly integrated and part of the solution as a standalone system. Thanks to the corresponding secure interfaces, the 7kN Powercenter 3000 even enables a connection to cloud-based systems and thus the use of data via cloud apps such as SENTRON PowerMind in MindSphere or another cloud you already use in your company. Let's summarize the highlights of Powercenter 3000 once again. First of all, I would like to emphasize the topic of transparency. Transparency of the power distribution board through status information, but also through power values. These power values are used to implement an operational energy management and, for example, to carry out the ISO 50001 certification. But they naturally also enable access to all data in a protected and secure way from anywhere and at any time. Then there's also the topic of brownfield and greenfield projects. With the 7kN Powercenter 3000, you have the possibility to easily digitize brownfield projects, in other words, plants or buildings that have already been built and in operation for some time, to safely and efficiently position them for the future. While we are on the subject of digitalization, cybersecurity is naturally a very important issue. With the Powercenter 3000, we meet all current cybersecurity requirements, offering, for example, account-based login access, encrypted secure communication via HTTPS, as well as being part of the Siemens Defense in Depth concept. Last but not least, look at the size of this device. It offers so much added value despite its small size. The 7K on Powercenter 3000 is guaranteed to fit into any power distribution board. Thank you for your interest and for watching this video. In the next video, we'll cover the topic of applications. So if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to welcoming you back in part 2.